yeah. This is the outline with Kevin Dwayne. Kevin Dwayne. Kevin Dwayne with Kevin Dwayne.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, I believe. And I had a few thoughts, and it's best that I do a video when I have thoughts, because that way you're not watching some pointless rant. But 2011 is actually coming to a close very rapidly, and this year has been pretty defining for me romantically, and just trying to figure out, where I stand with myself and my loyalty to me. And someone stated to me recently, they're like, you know what, you always have a boo, like you always have someone you're talking to, you're always dating somebody, like how do you do that, and things of that sort. And it caused me to kind of reflect on it. Since I was 18, I have always dated someone. I have always kept myself in the company of others, and not saying that's healthy at all, but I realized that it was my own insecurities and lack of self-esteem in areas that caused me to always vie for attention from others. And and I really kind of fell back and realized that that's not what I need to be doing with my life. This year it was down to a minimum. I only had 2 major players as far as people that I dated. There was one that was most of the year, and then that ended, and I'm sure those of you who follow me caught most of that. And after that, I did kind of rush into another relationship, which was totally unhealthy, and because of that I ended it, because I was like, this isn't right. I can't do this to someone. Like, if I'm not here completely, I can't do it. And so now that brings me to the point that I'm in right now at this moment. I'm okay with being by myself. Like, I'm so chill with it. I'm so confident with it. I love it. I just want to just be solo for a while, because I don't know how much this is not coming from a jaded place or a bitter place at all. It's just being very realistic and honest, and it's my opinion. It's completely my opinion. It's not something that I'm pushing across as fact. But how do you say it without coming across, like I'm bitter? I'm not. I promise you I'm not. But I don't really know if a relationship with longevity is really in the cards for me, because there's always a give and take method. And yes, I don't know what the future may hold, but I'm just going from past calculations and things that have happened, and then what I see in the community and what I see. I personally don't want a relationship to last 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years for it to end. I want things to be forever, like they were intended. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to build up a relationship just for it to fade away. I'm not cool with that. Some people are. I'm not. I want that, I'm a hopeless romantic. I want it to last. And so I would rather be solo and have friends and, and enjoy friendships and things of that sort, than have a relationship end after building something. It just seems very crazy to me. Like, why would I set myself up for that? Why would I give myself, knowing that there's going to be some kind of termination in the end? Yes, it may sound crazy. It's me not having faith in it. But I don't know. I think going out, especially going out tonight, it's just seeing all those people there. Like, I just don't want to be the old dude in the club. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the bloodthirsty people, or the people who like are critting, and it's just the people who are just like, they go out all the time and then they're closing the clubs, and they're just looking for people to take home. I don't want to be that person either. And mind you, I'm 25 years old, so I have plenty of time to do whatever, make any decisions. But at this moment right now, November 28th, November 28th, I'm fine. I'm good. Like, I'm fine with being by myself. I have no issue with it. Like, I found so many things that I can just, it's amazing. There's reading, there's take myself to a show, take myself to dinner, hang out with my friends, take them out to dinner, laugh, write. I'm reading books more. I mean, I'm sitting at home watching TV, playing on my iPad. There's just so much I can do. Go to the gym, working on self, and I'm cool with that. Like at 25, things are kind of not slowing down, but I'm more mentally in control than I was maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, or my flesh took over everything. It was just like however I felt is what I went with. If I wanted to have sex, I had sex. It was like that. Now I'm more mental with it, and it's like honestly, I'm at a point where I'm just like, I'm cool on sex right now. Like I'm good. Like if it happens, it happens. But I'm not pushing it. I'm not trying to be promiscuous. I'm good. Like I'm really not. It's not even like a major desire right now. And then as far as dating, I'm cool on the energy. I don't really want to give it right now. I want to just chill out and just be by myself because I actually tried to jump into a relationship after the last one, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have done that. There was nothing wrong with that person. It was just too soon, and I realized I wasn't ready to give myself. I wasn't ready to, make compromises, and, I just wasn't there. And I thought the best thing was to end it, and that's what you have to do sometimes, and that's what I did. I ended it because I need to be by myself. I want to do what I want to do. I want to enjoy things. I want to just enjoy life, build upon myself, focus on me, do what I want to do, and there's nothing wrong with that, and no one can convince me that there is. The problem is society tries to make it seem as though if you're single, there must be something wrong with you, and that's not true on any level. It's just you're by yourself because you haven't found the one, or however you want to put it, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's so much you can do. Don't ever be a victim. I'm not going to play victim. I'm not sitting here like, oh my gosh, no one likes me, because the truth of the matter is I've kind of positioned myself in a way where, dating has never been hard. And I think it just comes from like networking. I love meeting people. I'm always meeting people. Always, Twitter, Facebook, things of that sort. And I've never had an issue dating. So it's like when I'm ready to kind of do that again, and when I find the person, I'll be fine with it. But until then, I just want to chill out. 2012, I just need to focus on what my next move is going to be. And I'm pleased with that because I need a break from it. I need a break completely, and I apologize if I'm ranting on and on and on, but this is just what I feel right now. And yeah, the mind games and the ups and downs, and I honestly just want to take a break from it. Like when you deal with people like kind of I don't know. Give me a second. With relationships, we all know that, like the person who cares the least kind of has the most control. And I think I've experienced both sides of that. I've had the issue where I was kind of just like, I felt like I was left in the cold and neglected and just kind of like, oh, whatever we had is over. And then I had the issue where I was kind of like, I'm in control, and what we had is done. So I got to experience both of those this year, and I want to take a break from that. I don't want to feel like I have to play some kind of game to keep a relationship going, the give and take and the using, and that's why I don't want to feel like I'm being used either, and I don't want to use anyone. And I felt both of those this year, and they weren't good feelings. Like I don't want to, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have another ex. I don't want to have, next time it has to be real, and I'm willing to just be by myself until I know that I can trust the person and have faith that the relationship will last, and get to know them more, spend more time in the friendship zone, because that is just a huge mistake. Sometimes our infatuations just get the best of us, most of the time for me, and we just kind of jump into things and it just ends up falling apart. And nah, I'd rather be your friend forever, and then if it gets intimate, that's much better, because no one needs a list of exes. I don't want to have a list of exes. I don't want to feel like I felt this year for a long time. And that's another jaded way to try to think of things, and I'm not. I promise you, I'm not bitter, I'm not jaded. But I don't want to feel the pain of breaking up anymore. I'm good. Like, I'm so good. And it's so sad because so many relationships end, until you feel that you have a person you can be with for the rest of your life. So I'd rather just pray on it and just let God do the work, and when that person comes, good. But as far as me putting extra effort in,